What's going on, Ray? Welcome back to another episode of Gaming with the Broscast, episode 292, the first episode of 2026.
Ooh.
My name is Harrison, and I'm joined by my brother Nick, as always. How you doing, buddy?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Did you stay up? Stay up till midnight?
Yeah.
A little kissy?
Yeah, a little kissy.
Nice.
Yeah, we just had some had a couple friends over, and we made some kind of little smorgasbord wings, some various dips.
Oh, assortment of dips.
Assortment of dips.
I like it.
Yeah. So we had, it was a pretty low key night, but it was a good night.
That's awesome.
I'm sure y'all just chilled, extremely low key.
Just so woke up at like 11:50. Went to sleep at like 11. Woke up at 11:50.
Yeah.
To an alarm. Yeah, and then watched the acorn and ball drop, do a little smoochy smooch, and then back to bed.
Yeah, I always have trouble on. I always try to find like the New Year's Rockin' Eat, or like that's kind of like classic. I can never find it. Like you have to pay for some sort of streaming, and I'm not doing that.
We watched the one with Anderson Cooper, like him and what's the other guy's name? I can't remember.
They're always like shit faced.
Yeah,
it's always funny.
Yeah,
I know
it's really funny.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a good New Year's. So yeah, it's a good time.
Hell yeah.
But this week, I as far as games played, I mean, I haven't played. I mean, I've continued to play Star Wars, but I don't really have much more to say with that game. I think I'm getting close to the final mission. I got the prompt of, okay, for the time being, you can't do anything else. You're locked into to this mission. So I think I'm on the last part of the game. Really good game. Still really enjoying it. But other than that, I really haven't played much else. I still need to dive into Kirby and try that out. But I was going to wait until I finished Star Wars first.
Okay. I forgot you picked up Kirby. Yeah. I'm really interested in playing more of that Star Wars Outlaws demo, but I really haven't played much this week. I played a little bit of Final Fantasy Tactics, probably like 20 minutes, and then picked up Dark Deity 2, which is a Fire Emblem-like game, and played that for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It's just been a tough week not a tough week, but like Pierce has been going through a growth spurt this week, or last week, so he was pretty fussy and just kind of keeping us up. So it was it was a tough one, but we're over the hump now and doing a lot better. So I do still want to play Assassin's Creed Shadows as well.
Yeah, I definitely want to hear more, because I do eventually want to pick that game up. And I want to hear your opinion on it, on how it runs and all that good stuff. But I don't know. I can't play multiple Ubisoft games at once. It's just too much.
I did boot up Cyberpunk 2077 on the Switch too, and transferred my save over from the Xbox. And I was at some point in the Phantom Liberty campaign, so I booted it up for a second just to see how it ran. And it runs okay on in hand. I just played in handheld, so I can't speak to TV. But I heard like the main game runs a lot better than Phantom Liberty does, so maybe that's what it is. But there was some chugging going on for sure. But I just played for maybe 2 minutes just to see what it was like. But
it runs better, Doc. But it definitely runs. You could definitely tell the difference when you're in that DLC versus the main area. I think there's more stuff going on, maybe at the same, like more particle effects or something going on. I'm not really sure what's causing that, but there is definitely a decrease in frame rate for sure.
Have you finished Phantom Liberty?
No, I haven't. Okay. I need to go back and I got pretty deep. Like I got past like the big main part where you get locked in to where you're defending the president and stuff like that. And then it finally opened up, and I've done a couple missions. I've met Idris Elba's character, and I'm a few hours into it, so I'm not sure how long that DLC is, but
10 hours.
Yeah, so I may be about halfway done with it then.
Okay.
So I need to go back and play it.
Maybe 3/4 of the way done, but just kind of fell off for whatever reason a few years ago. But yeah,
cool.
That's really it. That's really it for me.
Yeah, just excited for more Switch 2 ports, man. Like Final Fantasy Day 1, can't wait for that one. We talked about before, but again, just from where we started, like when we initially started with the Switch 2, and where I was a little bit underwhelmed, just because like I didn't really. I'll probably at some point go back and play like Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild and experience that in 4K and all that stuff, but I didn't really feel the need to kind of go in there at launch and do that stuff. So I was pretty underwhelmed at first. Mario Kart World wasn't necessarily hitting for me. But once like DK came out, like everything just kind of rolled, went into Hades, went into Silk Song, all the other games that we talked about for the Game of the Year show. But the Switch 2 has just absolutely dominated the latter half of the year for me.
I think it's going to be my main console going forward. And the Switch 1 really was like the console that I wanted to play games on, but of course it didn't get those like big third-party releases.
Exactly.
With the Switch 2, it looks like that's going to be different. So I'm trying to keep this one as my main console because it's just so convenient to play in handheld, and
it really is. In fact, it's so fast. It's so fast. Pick it up, turn it on. You're right in the game. I know like PlayStation and Xbox has like the
like auto resume or whatever.
Yeah, auto resume, but like it's just so much faster on the Switch 2 and Switch in general.
Yeah, and I think
it's so convenient.
It's just because the Switch 2, it's just a console, right? It's not trying to do anything else, whereas PlayStation and Xbox more so does this, but it's like trying to be everything, right? Trying to be your entertainment system, whereas Switch is just like, this plays games. We don't even have like Netflix on it. It just
don't need it.
You don't need it.
I don't need it. Like
everyone
YouTube,
has.
I don't need it. I still don't need it.
Anyways, so it's
yeah. So I think that's I think that's gonna be like, I mean, like Wolverine, if that comes out this year, like I'll definitely play that because I mean Spider-Man 1 and 2 and Miles were fantastic, so I want to play that one for sure. Mm-hmm. And then Xbox, like I'll probably end up picking up Game Pass at some point again for Gears and Fable. Fable. Another game. Oh, Halo. I'm gonna pick up on PlayStation just because that's just cool piece of history.
I think it'll come to Switch too.
Maybe if there's like, I don't know. I could either see it. I mean, we're in January, so we should be getting like an Xbox partner or Xbox Direct here pretty soon. If it's if history aligned, repeats itself with I think the last 3 they've done now in January, and then February is obviously direct time. So hopefully we get one of those, and I could see it being in either one. I don't know. Like they talk about Halo remastered, and Xbox's thing, and they're like, hey, by the way, Switch 2 as well. That'd be huge.
Yeah,
if that's the case, I'll just pick it up on Switch. That's even crazier. Like,
I mean, I think PlayStation 5 is crazier than Switch 2 in terms of
in terms of history.
In terms of history, in terms of like getting it to run well on Switch 2, I think it's obviously crazier there compared to PlayStation. But seeing Master Chief with a blue on a box with a blue border is gonna be kind of crazy.
It's gonna be weird, yeah. And after that, it's like, this is what Xbox is doing now.
They're third party at this point. I think they had their worst performing year ever in 2025.
Yeah, their console sales are way. I mean, PlayStation is down across the board. Like Switch has only really done well because of Switch 2, even though that's still selling like record numbers or breaking records. If we weren't in this weird financial crisis that we're in, like I would imagine like how much more the Switch 2 would have sold, or maybe it would have been $400 versus $450. I mean, we just never really know, and we'll never know. But I think Xbox sales are going to continue to decline. I don't think they're going to do another price cut or a price increase.
Like, what's the point?
Yeah, it's already so expensive now. It's like, man, it's crazy.
Oh well.
But this for this main the main topic of this episode, we're going to be drafting our fantasy critic for 2026. I did end up coming out on top, back-to-back champion for 2025. It was a very close race. Nick was you were on top, and I was throwing in the towel. And I'm like, you're gonna win, and we just waited until the very last. And I think about 5 days prior to the end of the year, like it shifted, and I don't know exactly. I think there was like, I want to say like undisputed. One of the games I had, it increased a little bit. I think Call of Duty ended up getting a bump a little bit as well. So like I didn't lose as much points off of Call of Duty.
You should have lost for that one alone.
Yeah. So some stuff happened there.
And then you said you set up like a shell corporation and started giving 5 out of 5 reviews to a bunch of games on your list. That's
exactly.
What you did. Yeah,
that's exactly what I did. So yeah, I don't really know what happened, but anyways, back-to-back
congratulations.
Champion. Yeah. And it's crazy because I feel like a winner because like every year, like every most Saturdays we'll play, Uno with my wife and our friend. And this year I did the ultimate thing and I three-peated.
Damn.
So I am just a champion.
And the Panthers are in the playoffs.
And my Panthers are in the playoffs. We somehow some way stumbled and landed backwards into the playoffs with a fucking losing record, but whatever. Hey,
well,
everybody's record just set to 0 now. Yeah, it's been a good time. But Nick, before what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna give a rundown of fantasy critic, but
oh yeah, go ahead, please.
For those who are unaware, it's if you ever done fantasy football, it's kind of like that where you start off by drafting a team of games that are releasing this year, and you get points based off of their open critic score. So you get points for anything. You get 1 point for any score above 70, and then anything above 90, you get 2 points. And then you lose points if it scores below 70. There's also counter picks involved. If you think a game is not going to come out, or if you think a game is going to review poorly, you can counter pick it. Aside from that, it's like fantasy football. You can pick up games throughout the year. You can drop a couple games, but we're gonna draft our first team here. But Harrison, what were you gonna say?
So I have some video game predictions for 2026 that I would like to go through real quick. If you don't mind.
Let's do it.
All right, so I broke it down with the big 3, and then I've got some third-party stuff. So I'll start with Xbox. This one's very specific, and I don't know why, but I looked at the calendar and I was like, this could happen. Gears of War E-Day is going to launch on September 24th of this year. It's a Thursday. Okay. Halo, what is it? Remastered, remake? What was it called? Halo
Campaign Evolved.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
The new Halo game. It's going to launch on Metacritic with an 86. Xbox has been averaging like mid 80s. I just
feel
like it's going to get 86. There's also, I don't know if this is going to co-launch with Halo, but I think there's going to be some sort of new free-to-play Halo multiplayer that's going to get announced and come out this year across PlayStation, Xbox.
And come out this year.
Yep. Don't know what that's going to be. Don't know if it's going to be a battle royale or just some sort of free-to-play something, but something Halo multiplayer related. There's going to be absolutely no new Xbox hardware. Not counting controllers. There's always going to be new controllers coming out, different variants of those. But no hardware. I think if there ever was a plan to announce hardware or hardware to come out, I think it's been delayed. Yep. I think it just doesn't make any sense. I think gamers are not in the mood for new hardware. I mean, there's going to be some people that are, but I think most people are on the same page that we're still kind of like, I think what developers need to focus on right now is optimizing their games a lot better.
Yeah.
No new hardware. I think Xbox is going to have its best year ever in terms of like goodwill from with the community. I think they're going to release goodwill. Goodwill.
God, that's tough.
I think they're going to release a ton of great games. They're going to score very well. And if they don't have any sort of layoffs or anything like that, I don't think they're going to do a price increase for the Xbox itself. It makes no sense at this point. You might as well just discontinue it if you're going to make it any more expensive. And then they just had an increase in Game Pass, so I don't see them doing that this year. Maybe next year. Yeah. I don't know. So yeah, as long as those things don't happen, I think they'll have a good year.
Okay.
So we'll go over to PlayStation. This is going to be the year that PlayStation games are going to come day one to other platforms.
Just Switch 2, or are you talking Xbox as well?
Switch 2, Xbox, everything. We're cutting the disparity. It's just all going to be everybody's going to play, except for Nintendo. Obviously, they're not going to do that.
Yeah.
But I think the last couple of years, with sales of the PlayStation 5 going down, tariffs going up, or tariffs coming out and having everything increase, I think it's time for PlayStation to get on board with how everybody else is doing things. I think we're going to get an Astro Bot expansion at some point this year.
Okay.
This is the year, Nick.
Don't say it.
Bloodborne remake is coming out this September.
This September. Wow.
This September. Yep.
I like that month. You got a date? Are you willing to put your money where your mouth is?
No date.
September 11th.
Yes. I guess that's the only way you can make that date any better. Yep. Right. Let's see. I said September 24th for Gears. So I'm going to say September 17th for Bloodborne remake.
Okay.
There is going to be a PlayStation price increase at some point. And also same with Xbox, no new hardware at all.
That makes sense.
They may announce some stuff, maybe potentially, but nothing's coming out for sure. And I don't think they're going to even talk about PlayStation 6.
Okay.
All right, we'll go over to Nintendo. Switch 2 is going to get a price increase. It's going to go up to $500 for the base model. I think it is what it is. I'm surprised it hasn't. I think maybe just Nintendo was trying to get through the holidays, but that increase will probably come at some point, probably in the early half of the year, if I had to guess. 40th anniversary of Zelda, Nick, Ocarina of Time remake is coming out, and it's going to get announced next month at the February Direct.
Holy shit. Okay.
Luigi Mansion 4 is going to come out. I don't have a specific date, but it's going to come out sometime in October of this year. And it's going to be one of the best looking games that Nintendo has ever put out. Metroid Dread 2, where also it's the 40th anniversary of Metroid.
Metroid Dread 2.
I said Metroid Dread 2 or the next 2D Metroid, whatever it's going to be called. I only say Metroid Dread 2 because it's the best-selling Metroid of all time. It's got that name behind it, so maybe that'll help in boosting some sales. But either way, something 2D Metroid.
Releasing
I think it's going to be releasing this year. Smash Ultimate Switch 2 Edition. I think this is a November game. I think it's probably going to get announced in maybe the September Direct. But we're gonna get that. We're gonna get some new characters, and then Sakurai is also going to give us one more thing, and he's just going to say that the next Smash is in development, which I think is pretty.
That's that. Yeah, that's
pretty
good.
easy guess. For the third party, and then I'll wrap it up. GTA 6 does come out this year. No more delays. I think the fact that it got like a 6-month delay is telling they just need a little bit extra time, but I think we're finally going to get it. This was kind of rumored last week, so I wanted to throw it in here, but also add this as well. Witcher 3 is getting some DLC to tie into Witcher 4.
Okay.
Same day, they're also going to release the Switch 2 edition for Witcher 3. At some point during the year, Ubisoft is going to get purchased by somebody. I don't know who that somebody is going to be, but they will be purchased. Valve is going to do the impossible and finally release a game with a number 3 attached to it. We're either going to get Half-Life 3 or Portal 3.
Okay.
They do have their new hardware coming out. I think it's going to come out in the next few months. So we're either going to get Half-Life 3 or Portal 3 in the next few months, which would be insane. And then 5th is just Mass Effect. we obviously know there's the next Mass Effect is in development.
Yeah.
Maybe at the Summer Games Fest with Jeff Keighley, maybe we'll get an actual first look at Mass Effect. I don't know if it's going to come out this year, but we'll get some pretty detailed gameplay of what that's going to look like. So that's my year of predictions.
That's a great list. I would love for the Mass Effect Legendary Collection to come to Switch too.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That'd be a good announcement too.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Real quick,
please.
Since I made predictions last year,
okay,
I want to walk through them real quick just to see if I got any right. First one, GTA 6 delayed to fall 2026.
Bang, bang.
Spot on. GTA 5 and Red Dead 2 coming to Switch 2. That is not the case yet. Skate comes to Switch 2. Nope. Fable delayed to 2026. Bingo.
Bing.
Avowed gets an 87 on Metacritic and underperforms. That was incorrect on the 87. Unknown on if it underperformed.
What did it get? What did it end up getting?
Like an 80, I think.
Oh yeah, it did get an 80.
Yeah. Gears E-Day coming November 2025. That was wrong. Marcus Phoenix Collection coming to all consoles over the summer. Partially right.
Yeah, I mean, I would slide it to you.
Yeah. Bloodborne Remastered to open PlayStation Showcase in May. That was super fucking wrong. Xbox has its best year since 2007. That was just so incredibly incorrect.
Yeah.
Hollow Knight Silksong launches with the Switch 2. That was incorrect. And then Assassin's Creed Shadows underperforms despite great critical reception. And I think it did well. So
yeah.
I got like two.
I think it did well, but probably not well enough for Ubisoft's like expectations.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Cool. All right. Well, let's let me share the screen so we can get this pulled up here real quick.
Okay. So you can see. And are you on 2026?
Yeah, I'm trying to move it over red.
Okay.
Now.
All right. I'm going to start drafting. Once you start, you can no longer have. Okay. All right. I'm up first. The question is, do I go with GTA 6 again?
I mean, I would say yes because I'm not counter picking that game. I just, yeah, that's just too.
All right, screw it. Done.
Because I was thinking about that earlier. I was like, GTA 6. Like I do think it's going to come out, but the way these reviewers are these days,
I don't know if it'll review that well.
I don't know. I think GTA 6. There's going to be a lot of stuff in that game that's going to be up for discussion. In terms of like jokes, and I don't know if some of these new reviewers can. I don't know. I'm not gonna say much else, but
I think every. How do I say this? I think every type of person will be given the opportunity to be offended, and by that nature, it should be a moot point.
It's like South Park, right? Like I feel like
South Park.
Like nobody's untouchable in
safe.
South Park, and it's not like mean. I guess is what it's not like it's meant to be mean. It's meant to be very satire. So
yeah.
We'll see. It's gonna be very curious.
All right. Well, I drafted GTA 6. Harrison, you are up.
Okay. I guess I should stop sharing my screen then, right? There we go. Okay. All right. Let's see.
Should I share mine? Wait, no, that doesn't make sense because I draft as well. Okay, never mind.
All right. I guess I just need to refresh then. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you got GTA 6. What is that? I don't want that. Okay. Man. All right. Okay, I'm just gonna do it because I drafted Resident Evil Requiem.
No, but my name,
but my name. Oh, I guess we can do our names. So Nick is Leon's wheelchair. Very, very fitting. Because I think by the end of the game, if Leon isn't dead, he's going to definitely be in the wheelchair.
For sure.
And then mine is R.I.P. Gustav's skill tree. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Oh, you're up next because.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Draft.
Okay. All right. Oh man, what to pick?
What other games are coming out this year?
Yeah, right. I think I'm going to go. Gosh.
While you're thinking, Resident Evil Requiem, that one, I'm wondering how that will review with half of it being action oriented.
Yeah.
Half of it being survival. I wonder how that's going to fare with like specific types of reviewers. I think it'll land somewhere in the mid to high 80s.
All right, I'm going to do the Control Resonant.
Ooh, okay. That's a good pick. Game looks great.
Nick, I don't see the picks on here. Oh, it's down here. Okay.
It's under new game for some reason.
Okay. No, that's fine. Well,
I mean, I guess it is a new game.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's fine.
What
is NGF? New gaming franchise.
Yeah, new game franchise.
Interesting. Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna go. Wolverine. I don't know if that's confirmed for 2026, but
I mean, I think it all but is.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay, that one.
I think it's what 1, 2, 2, and then 1, right? 1 each after that.
Yeah, maybe. And then I gotta give some love to Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. I feel like
that's like kind of a guaranteed like.
Man, I know Engage didn't review super well. I think it was an 80, but this one is a sequel to Three Houses, which reviewed extremely well. So
yeah, got it. No, that makes sense. All right, let's draft. Let's see. All right. Do I go with a big risk here?
And go for a 3D Mario.
Not that risky. All right. I'm going to will this one into existence as an unannounced game.
Okay.
Zelda Ocarina of Time remake.
Jeez. Man, that's going to be a tough 0 points.
Like I said, I'm willing it into existence.
But I will say, Nintendo said, like 10 years ago, that they want to have a Zelda game release every year.
Yeah.
We've had our 2D Zelda in 2024. We've had, Hyrule Warriors in 2025, as well as like the Switch 2 versions of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
Yep.
Unless they bring Wind Waker and Twilight Princess to the Switch 2, this seems like a no-brainer that Ocarina of Time remake would come.
Yeah, and honestly, if they wanted to be crazy, I mean, they could literally just do like a double pack, scale it up to 4K for Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
Twilight Princess and Wind Waker, scale it up to 4K, put it as a double pack, charge $80 for it, and then that's the dual pack that we've been kind of wanting, just to have those two games on there. And then still do an Ocarina of Time remake that comes out later on this year. Like that, I feel like that could be still pretty big.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, you're still up. Okay.
Oh, still my okay. Okay. All right. So I need to get some. All right. Let's see.
Does that leave it on me to draft the Bloodborne remake in my unannounced game? I think it does.
We got to.
Or do I want to win this year?
All right, I'm gonna pick this is definitely coming out here April 30th. Sorrows, the Housemarque game. Yeah. I feel like that's gonna review extremely well.
I think so. All right. Let me go to. Okay, I'm gonna do Forza Horizon 6.
Okay.
I feel like those games always review well.
Yeah, the Horizon ones are like always
like high 80s at least.
Yeah.
And then I'm up again.
And I feel like since like the Forza Horizon, was it just Forza Horizon, the one that just came out like a couple years ago? I feel like since that one didn't hit, I think they're probably going to make sure this one is like extra good.
Wait, what do you mean? Forza Horizon 5 was really good.
Oh no! Well, I mean, since Forza Motorsport, since that one did not hit with a lot of people, I think they want to make sure they get this one right. So
yeah. All right, I'm gonna go for the unannounced 3D Mario platformer.
Okay. All right. I like it.
I think there's a chance.
Yeah.
And you are up.
All right. All right. Let's see.
This is hard. I feel like last year there were a lot of like known bangers that were coming out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This year it's a bit more up in the air.
It has been. All right, I'm gonna go safe for this one. I'm gonna go with Halo Campaign Evolved.
Okay.
I feel like that's gonna. I predicted an 86 on Metacritic, but if it gets that's still pretty good, and it could very well get like higher than that. It just kind of depends on how good of a remake it is. Hopefully, it won't get docked because it doesn't have multiplayer, but that wouldn't really make sense.
That's my one concern. Is if it feels like an incomplete experience, because it doesn't have that multiplayer.
Yeah, that's the only. But can you knock it because it doesn't have it? I don't know.
Well, if the original had it,
yeah, but I don't know. Knowing these reviewers these days, they definitely probably will. All right, number 2. Okay, so I guess it's just two at a time.
I think it's 2 and 2.
Okay. All right. This one I am very, very excited for. I have Little Nightmares 3, but I have not played it yet. But this is the kind of the spiritual successor coming out next month. Reanimal.
Nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. That looks really good. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm going to go with, this might be a tough pick. I'm going to go with the Dustbloods.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll review super well because it's kind of a multiplayer focused game, but it's From Software. They built it specifically for the Switch too. I feel like they have
Night Rain, I think, would like surprise a lot of people too. So like we feel like they can do multiplayer pretty good, and This one seems like it's maybe going to be a little bit more not involved, but like I don't know, more of an interesting concept maybe than what Night Rain was. Although Night Rain was very cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it.
All right, and then let's see. I will go with. I'm going to go with Hollow Knight Silksong Sea of Sorrow expansion.
Okay. It's a good pick. It's a good pick. All right. Let's see what we've got. This one I have no idea, but it reviewed extremely well in 2025. So I'm going to go with Trails in the Sky second chapter.
That's a sleeper pick.
All right, and I get to go again. This All right. I guess since it's up in the air, let me grab it. Gears of War E-Day.
I was thinking about that one. I was like, is it going to get delayed?
That's the only thing I'm thinking is like maybe, but also like Fable. Like I feel like out of the few Xbox games that have been announced, like Fable is the one that I'm just not sure of. Gears, I feel like could come out.
Gears seems more realistic, even though they gave an actual like not a day but a year for Fable.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna give some love to The Adventures of Elliot: The Millennium Tales.
Ooh, good pick.
That one looks really good. I mean, the demo was great.
Yeah.
Feels like a cool evolution of the HC2D games. More action focused, not turn based.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a really cool. I can't wait for that one.
Very excited for that one. Let's see, and then one more pick. God, I don't want to touch Pokemon Gen 10. I don't want to touch Pokemon Pocopia.
Yeah. I mean, we know Gen 10 is coming. Like they're not that, but you just never know. You just never know with these games.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go with Dragon Quest VII Reimagined.
Okay, demo's coming out on Wednesday, so that's cool.
That's right. I'm excited to play that. The art style looks pretty cool.
Yeah, that feels like a good one right there.
Yeah.
All right. All right, I'm gonna do some quick research real quick.
Whoa!
I gotta see if this franchise.
Are you going deep cuts right now?
A little bit. It might be a deep cut. It could potentially be a sleeper hit. We'll see.
How do you think Reanimal is going to review him?
I mean, if it's anything like the other ones, like they're usually like high 70s, low 80s,
which is
I'm hoping for like at least an 85. If I can get an 85 out of it, I would be pretty happy. Okay, I think I've made my decision. I think this could be a sleeper hit, or it could absolutely fuck me. We'll see. Ace Combat 8, Wings of Thief. Thief.
How did Ace Combat 7 review?
So let's see. So
all
the games are pretty good. So Ace Combat 7 is an 80. Ace Combat 4 is an 89. Ace Combat 5 is an 84.
Okay.
Ace Combat 7, Skies Unknown for the Switch got an 86.
Damn.
So pretty solid franchise. All right, let's get one that I know is gonna be good. It's gonna be hopefully good. Let's see. Oh, this one I just
Talk to me. What are you worried about?
I'm not gonna say it. Ooh, I forgot about this. Is this coming out this year? Okay, I think I have to do this one because these games score pretty well. I totally forgot about this game. Resonance, A Plague Tale Legacy. Yes. Yeah, I can't wait for that game. I remember that trailer, and I'm very excited for it. So
yeah,
I would love for those games to come to the Switch.
Okay, once again, I'm gonna go Mina the Hollower.
Okay. Well, I think I picked picked that one last year.
Oh, you picked it? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was the one that I was like, yeah, that was the one that almost screwed me over.
I think it'll review well. Now
it should, yeah. I mean,
now that they've taken more time to work on it.
Yeah.
But even with that, like the demo was pretty good. So
yeah,
feel decent about it. And then number 5. Okay, I gotta do this one. Splatoon Raiders.
Okay, yeah. I mean, all the Splatoon games are like what in the 80s, so I mean, that's pretty.
Yeah, somewhere in the 80s.
That is a solid pick. All right,
I believe you're doing your last.
This is the last 2.
Your last 2, yeah.
Okay.
And then we do counter picks.
Okay. Yeah, there's some noticeable ones that haven't been picked yet.
No one's touched Fable.
Yeah, like Yoshi and the Mysterious Book.
God, that game. I'm just not excited for that one.
Yeah. Mario Tennis Fever. I'm not gonna touch that with a stick.
Tamagotchi Life, Living the Dream.
I don't know how. I think those games are more like cult hits than like review
critical successes.
I think they're just too weird for a bunch of people. Man, we're getting
I don't know. I think you should go with Pokemon Pokopia. I think that's a pick.
I don't think I should. Oh, this one. This one's pushing it. Oh, okay. All right.
Let's hear it. Okay. Push it.
Does it let me do it? It might not let me do it.
Why?
Because it's something that's unannounced. I can't use it in a regular slot, can I?
I thought you could.
Oh, there we go. Unannounced Witcher 3 DLC.
Oof, okay.
Okay, now I gotta do one that's definitely coming out. All right.
I've noticed no one has touched 007 either.
Yeah, that one I don't know, man. That one looked a little bit rough, and it got delayed. I'm sure it'll be a good game, but I don't trust it.
Yeah.
Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna go with Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis.
Okay. It's a good pick. Good answer. Good answer.
Good answer.
All right, my last pick here. I mean, still a lot of good games on the table.
Yeah.
Fable, 007 First Light.
Pocopia is still up for grabs.
Pocopia is still up for grabs. That's certainly correct. But I'm going to go with something a little bit different.
Okay, I like it.
I'm going to go with something a little bit more niche.
Okay.
And that is Vampire Crawlers.
Okay.
The card-like, or was it the deck building roguelike from Vampire Survivors?
Okay, that could be a really good one.
Could be a hit, and that's going to round out.
Now we're going to do counter picks. Oh gosh.
So, yeah, for those unaware, counter picks. Each person has to do 4 in total. We're going to do 2 right now. But you counter pick a game if you think it's going to review poorly or if you think it's going to get delayed.
Okay.
You're looking at my list and you're like, damn, all these look pretty good.
Yeah. Well, an unannounced Mario 3D is not guaranteed.
No.
Although if I were to counterpick it and it scores 90, I'm fucked.
It is a dangerous one to counterpick.
Yeah. Same thing with GTA 6. Like, again, I still think that's going to come out, and I think that game is going to review pretty well. I don't know if it's going to be up in the 90s, but it's got to be in the top 80s at least.
Yeah.
Horizon 6 is still, like, I know that game's good. Like, Horizon 5 was so good, and like I don't even like racing games, and I like that game. Like Wolverine, like, again,
but against Insomniac
could be pushed.
Yeah, that one could be delayed.
I guess like the funny thing to do would be to counterpick Silk Song.
We've unfortunately expanded the scope of our expansion, and it's turned into a new game.
Is Vampire Crawlers, does that have a release date?
Early to mid 2026.
Okay. All right. I am going to. I still don't feel good about it. I'm going to counterpick Dustbloods.
Okay.
Because you counterpicked Night Rain, and
yeah,
that didn't really. I mean, you lost 10 points, but if that score is about that same, I'm okay with that.
And I am going to counterpick Reanimal.
Okay.
Just based off of the history with Little Nightmares. I really do hope it's great.
Yeah. But that's a safe pick.
Yeah, I feel like it'll be either in the high 70s or low 80s. And that's a hit I think I could take.
Yeah.
All right, then I think I'm up next for the other counter pick.
Okay.
Ooh. It's like Trails in the Sky. First chapter did so well critically. Don't want to bet against that one. Soros, I think, is going to do well. Plague Tale, it's a consistent franchise. Resident Evil Requiem. I'm not gonna touch that one. Gears E-Day, that could get pushed into 2027, but I feel like if it does come out, it's going to review really well.
Yeah.
And then Ace Combat 8, I just don't know enough about that one to really know what to choose. And then there's the Ocarina of Time remake. Is that coming out this year? I feel like Nintendo will want a big Zelda release.
We're not getting anything new. We're not getting a new 3D Zelda game. That's years away. And I don't think a Wind Waker and a Twilight Princess dual pack is big enough for the 40th. Like it's the 40th anniversary. Surprised you didn't pick up Bloodborne remake. I would have counterpacked that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, it would have been an easy counterpick for you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go with Gears E-Day.
Okay.
I think that'll get pushed.
Okay. I like it.
If it will let me. Uh-oh.
What happened? Is like stuck on.
I got a bad gateway.
Oh. I think that happened to me. Just exit out maybe and refresh.
Okay.
Okay, so Reanimal. And what was the one you did? E-Day?
E-Day.
My screen. Oh, yeah, I got one too. Whoops.
Uh-oh. Let's see.
There's too many people on right now.
You think everyone's drafting right now?
That'd be weird. Yeah, it's not working at all. Well, dang.
Well, we can always go in after and finalize it.
Okay. We were pretty much done, right? That was the last.
Yeah, but you had one more.
I had to do one more. Yeah. Huh.
Would have counterpicked.
Not sure. I really needed that drop down.
I don't even remember what I had. What Wolverine, Fire Emblem, unannounced 3D Mario platformer.
Yeah, see that one.
Tales of Elliot, or Life of Elliot, whatever it's called.
Yeah, that one I could also see like not getting like a huge score.
What, the
Tales of Elliot?
Yeah, I can see that getting like low 80s.
Yeah, it's completely died.
Oh, sorry, it's a bit anticlimactic for everyone listening, but
yeah,
can't control another website.
No.
Dang. Okay.
Let me go from Google. Fantasy Critic.
Fantasy Critic down.
Are you going on Twitter?
Yeah.
Yeah, it still says bad gateway. Okay. Wow. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll come back next week with our finalized lists.
Yeah.
For 2026.
Yeah, I don't see anything on Twitter. Weird. Huh. All right. Well, I think. Well, yeah, we'll finish it up and we'll go over everything again next week to finalize everything. And I'll refresh it here for you. Nope, still nothing. Okay.
Just one more test.
All right. Well, now that we've kind of gone through all the big games, I think, Nick, what are you most excited for in 2026?
I mean, I think number one is Resident Evil Requiem. I think that's still the game I'm most excited for.
Same.
I'm really pumped for Nintendo's unannounced games for the back half of the year. Hopefully we see a 3D platformer for Mario. Hopefully Splatoon Raiders is really good, and then I'm really hoping that Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave comes out in the first half of the year and is also a really great game.
First half of the year.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
could see it like direct in February and then comes out in like May or June. I think that could be a good time, a good slot for it.
Yeah. But other than those,
yeah, Capcom is like, I love them so much because I mean, not only do they make just some of the best games out there and they're very consistent, they always put the games out like right at the beginning of the year. Too much for them, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's really nice. That. Like even like Monster Hunter Wilds came out early.
That was February last year, I think.
Resident Evil 4 remake came out early last year.
Yeah.
It's always like the first big game to look forward to.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
That's exciting.
Yeah. What about you? What like after kind of going through our list, is there anything that stands out?
I mean, like Halo, I'm very excited to play that reimagining of the campaign again. Playing on like PlayStation or Switch 2, depending, hopefully it comes there. So I'm excited for that. Gears E-Day, like I'm a huge Gears fan. Very excited to go back to Marcus and Dom and get to see that story of E-Day. Very exciting. Yeah. Curious to see if they do multiplayer with that, because that's one of those ones where I mean, Gears has always had multiplayer, so I think a lot of people will be upset, but I don't know if I necessarily need that same formula again. Maybe they could switch it up. I don't know exactly how they would do that.
Yeah.
I think it could be really cool. I mean, since we're talking about E-Day, like instead of like it just being the normal 4v4, 5v5 of just, the Locust versus like humans, like maybe, and this would be crazy, but have the ability for you to like go underground and like pick your spawn point. Maybe the maps are a little bit bigger and then you can like come up behind people and like, attack, like get the flank on, like something like that. I think could be a way to kind of rejuvenize that formula that Gears has. And it's a great formula, but we've had it for like five games now, 6 games. So I feel like I want them to do something new.
Right. I mean, they had horde mode as well back in the day. They could repurpose that into like an extraction shooter type mode.
Yeah, that could be cool. I mean, they had that. Like, what was the that expansion they did for Gears? The Hive Mind or Hive
Buster?
Hive Buster. That was like more like that because I think you could like go in and create your own. Like, I think that was just on PC maybe, but you can go in and create your own. So yeah, I could see them doing something like that. I think that could be pretty cool. And then Fable, like whatever Fable is, I mean, we've got a glimpse of it, but who knows if that game is going to be good or not? It's kind of all over the place at this point. I mean, I'm sure it will be somewhat good, but I'm excited to get a good look at that, and for it just to come out because it's been in development for so long.
Yeah.
Nintendo, like again, this is, I mean, we got Metroid's 40th anniversary this year. We're very excited to see what they do, if anything, with Metroid. I mean, we just got Prime 4, and it came out with mixed reviews, very, very divisive among the Nintendo community. Will we get anything else? Will we get a new mainline 2D game, or will we get a remake of Fusion or whatever the next one up in line is? I think Super for a remake. That could be really awesome. And then Zelda, like we have to have a big 40th blowout. I mean, this is one of their biggest franchises.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily love the one they did last year with Mario. Like I didn't really feel like it did much. Like the Galaxy stuff is cool, but we already got one. And then again, there's our $80 for that dual pack, which I think is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's and then like the amiibos are cool, but like amiibos are just so expensive right now. It's hard to get excited for that stuff like that. And then like Ocarina of Time, man, like if we got like a remake of that, like that would just be, I think it's so special.
It would. I think that's what would make the 40th anniversary like really special, really big.
Yeah.
But I also have a feeling it'll be Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, but
Yeah, and we'll get a new amiibos, which I'll be excited for because I have all the other ones, so I feel obligated to get them. And I love Zelda, so it's whatever. But hopefully they do something a little bit bigger with Zelda for its 40th, because they didn't really do much for the 30th. They had Skyward Sword and they had the Game and Watch Zelda thing, which was neat.
Good, yeah.
That was cool. But it didn't feel like super special.
Right.
So hopefully we get something really, really big, and obviously Ocarina of Time would be massive. And the PlayStation, like Wolverine, like I'm excited for, but I'm not like dying to play it at this point. Maybe once we see some more gameplay and stuff and get closer to that, like I'll be more excited. But it's like, yeah, I don't know. It's Nintendo right now, Xbox, I think, and then PlayStation for me is kind of my excitement level. Just, and PlayStation could announce some more stuff here in the near future.
Yeah.
Excited to play Final Fantasy for the first time, on the Switch 2. That's gonna be awesome. So, and hopefully get some more Switch 2 ports. Hopefully we get the Witcher 3 port, Switch 2 edition, Metaphor, Expedition 33, Halo, Gears coming into Switch 2. That could be awesome.
Right.
So a lot of exciting things to look forward to.
I think that's like a good, like those ports are just kind of exciting, like sprinkles on top of everything else. Like, oh shit, like Metaphor's coming, but also a new game from Nintendo's coming. Like,
yeah,
it provides a different level of excitement. It's like, oh shoot, like that's cool that they're able to bring this over to this console.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I'm really excited for 2026.
And then like I know we do it every time, but also like I think this direct is going to be one of my most hyped in a long time, just because we're 7 months into the Switch 2. Obviously they're still going to announce stuff for the Switch because it's still a huge platform for them. Yeah. But now we're going to start seeing the Switch 2 bangers. Stuff. Yeah, which we still. I mean, we've got some stuff coming out here that we know about. The Mario sports game. We have the Yoshi game, which I don't know, doesn't look super appealing to me, but maybe it'll be good. So yeah, it's gonna be huge.
Yeah,
it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited.
All right, let me refresh this one more time, and it's still no good. So, all right, guys. Well, I think that is going to wrap up the show. Appreciate everyone listening, watching, and all that good stuff. If you can review us on your favorite podcasting platform of choice, that would be greatly appreciated. And we'll be back next week talking more games, more stuff looking forward to. Finish up that Metacritic or Fantasy Critic, and
bye bye.
We'll see you there.